Arlo's great invention. Arlo lives next to a very large yard. This place is not a garden for flowers. It is a place for metal. Arlo loves to walk among the tall piles of rusty iron and old steel. To Arlo, the scrapyard is like a giant puzzle waiting to be solved. He sees beauty in things that other people think are trash. Ever since his early childhood, Arlo wanted to invent things. He does not play with normal toys. Instead, he uses heavy pliers to bend long wires into the shapes of animals or tiny cars. Arlo spends every afternoon in his small workshop, turning old junk into something new and wonderful. One day, a girl named Mira moves into the house next door. Mira used to live abroad in a big, busy city. Long story short, she was lonely in her new home until she met Arlo. They quickly formed a strong bond. Mira loves Arlo's ideas, and Arlo loves having a friend to help him. Arlo tells Mira about his new task. He wants to fix an old, broken trailer at the back of the yard. "This is the first phase of my plan," Arlo says. He wants to turn it into a secret clubhouse. However, the trailer has no electricity, and the lights do not work. Arlo begins to worry that the project is too difficult. "Don't worry," Mira says. "Let's look for parts." They search through the yard to find what they need. Arlo stops to pick up a thick rubber band from the ground. Then, after much searching, they obtain an old car battery that still has some power left. They carry their treasures back to the workshop. Arlo is sometimes afraid of making mistakes. He thinks it would be a shame to fail in front of his new friend. Mira gives him some good advice. She advises him to be patient. "Every inventor has a struggle," she says kindly. Arlo listens and feels much better. They work hard on the trailer's frame. They use a round piece of metal to steer a small generator they built. It is a big struggle to get the wires to stay in place. Suddenly, a small light bulb inside the trailer flickers and turns on. "It works!" Mira shouts with joy. Inside the trailer, they find an old computer screen. Arlo connects the wires to the battery. To their surprise, the screen turns on and shows a funny cartoon about a robot. Arlo realizes that he really can fix anything. He can finally claim that he is a true inventor. Arlo stops picking up more junk because the trailer is finally perfect. He decides not to quit, even when things are hard. Together, Arlo and Mira reclaim the old trailer and make it their own special place. They are proud to turn a piece of history into a new home for their friendship. Their new hobby is very exciting. Arlo and Mira have a better understanding of how machines work. They do not build weapons or scary things. They build things that make people smile. Arlo lets out a happy sigh and looks at the sunset. He knows that every child should have a dream as big as a scrapyard.